Sorry, hang on a second. I'm slightly off the vertical at the moment. Keep moving your feet about. What do you mean about stop? Look at the horizon on the screen. Look at the bottom of the pitch. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm ready to go. Good afternoon and welcome to Quipu TV's coverage of Scottish Hockey's Awesome October event. It's the big weekend in the National Hockey League and we're at the National Hockey Centre in Glasgow for live coverage of Milncraig Clydesdale Western against Grove Menzieshill. I'm Jack McGill, I'll be here with you all weekend presenting coverage of 8 live matches, and this is the third of those 8 matches that we're about to be treated to today. This weekend's coverage is sponsored by Milncraig Chartered Accountants and Subway Eat Fresh, and we're grateful also to the support of Aberdeen Asset Management, PSL Team Sport and Canterbury, all major sponsors of Scottish hockey. The two teams are about ready to be introduced, so we can hand over to stadium announcer David Holmes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the afternoon session. The first match this afternoon is Milncraig Clydesdale Western versus Grove Menzieshill. Just run through the teams for you. For Clydesdale Western, number 1, Louise Duffy. Number 6, Susan McGilvery. Number 5, Katrina Ralph. Number 8, Nicola Lowry. Number 24, Gilly Bell. Number 10, Helen Walker. Number 3, Maureen McClellan. Number 20, Alex Wilson. Number 16, Jenny Eady. Number 15, Ali Howie. Number 4, Nikki Scratston. Number 11, Holly Cram. Number 13, Anna May Morton. Number 7, Fiona Bruce. And number 29, Fiona Burnett. The coach is Katrina Semple. For Menzieshill, number 1, Kath Ray. Number 12, Louise Carroll. Number 17, Kate Longbottom. Number 14, Linda Clements. Number 15, Lee Fawcett. Number 4, Susan Hamilton. Number 18, Alison Bell. Number 13, Elsa Wiley. Number 7, Karen Bouch. Number 6, Danielle Johnston. Number 7, Lindsay Allen. No numbers, Sarah Jameson, Elsa Small, and number 20, Roberts. They're coached by C. Jones. The umpires for this match are Maggie Conacher and Sarah Wilson.
Thanks, David, for the team information. You can see the teams huddling now in preparation for the game. A reminder to all of you out there on social media that we're inviting your comments throughout the day about the league, about the match in question, about the coverage, and you can reach us with the hashtag AwesomeOctober. So anything you'd like to contribute to the conversation, AwesomeOctober is the hashtag. Delighted to say that in the commentary box today we have Gordon Shepherd and double Olympian and 3-time Commonwealth participant Rona Simpson. Rona, good afternoon, how are you?
Good afternoon, Jet, very well, thank you very much, and looking forward to a good game this afternoon.
This match between Menzieshill and Clydesdale Western is really the first big match of the league season because it's a top of the table clash.
Yeah, it certainly is, and I think I was talking to a couple of girls just beforehand, and there's a few nerves out there. I think a little bit unknown of what's going to happen, so looking forward to see what unfolds.
And somebody with a keen eye on all the women in front of us today, but only in terms of their performances, Gordon Shepherd. Good afternoon, Gordon.
Good afternoon, Jack.
What specifically, as the pushback is about to start, in fact I'll leave you in the capable hands of Rona and Gordon. Gordon, perhaps you could start by telling us who you've got your eye on today, who you're watching most closely, and what you'll be expecting from these two teams.
Well, we have 10 present international players out there today, so I'll be watching each one of them and seeing how they deal with the pressures and the pace of the game, and hopefully to see a good performance from them and from other players who are also in the junior squads.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting occasion. As I say, I think a little bit of nerves from some of the players prior to it, but now that we're underway, a lot of them will have disappeared and they'll just be really focusing and concentrating on the game. So Western on the attack at the moment, putting Grove under a little bit of pressure initially, and they'll be hoping to capitalise on some of this pressure. Gilly Bell just winning a free hit there for Western. Just looking forward, good ball forward to Holly Cram in the circle. Let's see if she can get in it. Yeah, and one first penalty corner of the match goes to Western. So I'm quite sure they'll have drilled these at training, Gordon, and it'll be interesting to see what option they choose today.
Yeah, well, they've got some players in their corner team that are the ones that have similar roles to the national team. Holly Cram, that can be sure that ball's going to be at the top of the D very, very quickly, and Katrina Ralph's probably their number one option here. But they also have a youngster, Jen Eady, who is getting better and better all the time with her drag flick.
Yep, so let's watch and see. Linda Clement just ready to fly for Grove there. A good push out, good trap. Yep, and it's gone for a drag flick off the top from Jenny Eady there. Keeper made a good save, and now just Grove trying to clear the second phase, but Western have it back again. They managed to clear it now. Danger abated there, so a good save from Catherine in goal initially, just to keep the teams on level terms at the early stages. Nikki Skraskin now with a reverse hit into the circle, but unfortunately lifted that, so it's a free hit now to Grove, which Louise Carroll and her experience is just taking a little bit of time to allow her team to set up and get organised, settle the game down a little bit. Louise a real threat with her big hit, which she uses to good effect there, and manages to get Grove into Western's half of the pitch. Morag McClellan, a strong run through the midfield there, again out to Nikki Skraskin, but very good tackle there from Sue Hamilton over on the far side, and gives Grove a little bit of breathing space, and now they're on the attack in Western's final third. Trina Ralph just coming across to tidy up the pieces. It's winning her side a sideline ball, so again end-to-end stuff at the start of the game, Gordon.
Yeah, good to see. Both teams will be going for it, I'm sure. They won't hold back, they never do in these games. Interesting to see that Lee Fawcett's moved through into midfield for this game. She's not playing at the back at all, so there'll be a fair battle in there between her and Morag McClellan for Milncraig Western.
Yeah, it'll be good, and I mean probably just a little bit more experience for Grove then when they push Lee through into that middle area. So yeah, I'm sure all the tactics will be coming into play. Coaches will be keeping a keen eye on what's happening. But good steal there from Western, back on the attack. Susan Hamilton got caught a little bit slow on the ball there, and Western just now settling the game down. Nicola Rowley playing a ball across the back to Gilly Bell, who's now breaking forward again, looking for pass through the midfield. Right. Finds Nikki Skraskin, but unfortunately doesn't get a clean pick up, and Grove win a free hit. Louise Carroll again just stepping forward onto the ball. You can see her looking for these big channels every time she's on the ball. It manages to play it into midfield to Lee. Good ball out through to Karen Belch. Again just dwells on the ball a little bit, and Western regain possession through Nicola Lowry. Certainly Western, I think, quite like attacking down the left hand side. They quite often look to find Nikki Straskin down there. Is that a real strength of theirs?
Well, it is, but they have great pace on both sides with Ali Howdy on the right as well, so it's very difficult for Grove to defend both sides. I think if Ali Howie goes 1-on-1 against, which we might see here, there's not very many players in the Scottish game going to keep up with her.
Yeah, no, she really is lightning quick, and it's a great asset to her game, and I'm quite sure we'll see a bit more of that as the game goes on. So Western just with a free hit situation outside 22. Holly Cram now driving in. Grove a wee bit fortunate possibly there to get away with those tackles. Linda Clements now out to Karen Belch. Yeah, back up through the midfield. Grove just knocked the ball up the pitch, but unfortunately I've got no one up there to regain and take possession, so Western just calmly playing it round the back through Susan McGilvery, just looking for a forward pass, but nothing on this time. So back to Nicola Lowry, back out to the right to Jilly Bell, and Western break again, going forward through the right hand side. Plenty of possession certainly for Western. I think Grove struggling a wee bit to get any quality possession of the ball at the moment. Yeah, I mean possibly just waiting to see maybe how the game settles and stay in it if they're a wee bit tentative at the beginning, but yeah, it's hard work going in with two forwards, but they're breaking forward through Ali Bell at the moment, who's another quick player on the right hand side. Be hoping to get some outcomes. Still in possession, into the circle, tackle by Katrina Ralph. And now Western got an opportunity to break here. Again, play through to the right hand side. Holly Cramp plays a long ball, but just didn't quite connect with Anna May Morton there, but good opportunity in the counter attack. Yeah, I think some of the Grove players, a couple of younger, possibly inexperienced players, going to have their work cut out for them this afternoon. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. They're going to find it difficult to find their feet against some very experienced players on the Milncraig side. But you know, there's a good youngsters in this Western team, and the likes of Lee Fawcett, Ailsa Wiley, you know, they really have great speed, and they will attack. They will get the support there.
Yeah, it's pretty much end-to-end stuff at the moment. Grove just had a good opportunity to attack there, but didn't quite have the finishing pass, and now it's gone right up the other end again. Louise Carroll just the way to retrieve the ball with a sideline ball right in the corner. I'm quite sure Western will be looking to regain possession, put a bit of pressure on here and attack back at Grove. So Louise Carroll just over the ball. Big aerial ball into the centre of midfield, which Trina Ralph attempts to pick up. Grove are back in possession through Karen Belch. Quick free hit. And Grove again on the attack forward through Ali Bell now. Looking for some support. Trying to get something out. Yep, finds Linda Clement in the circle. Got an opportunity here. Reverse stick shot, which Louise Duffield just gets enough on to give away a long corner. First real attack from Grove there. A soft shot in the end, but at least something on target.
Yeah, there was good
them.
pressure on Linda, but she did manage to get the shot off, and the keeper certainly took a couple of steps out, closed her down well, and now resulting with a long corner.
I'm going to try it on 1080.
Yeah, Linda just regaining holding possession for Grove. Been outnumbered a little bit by the Western players, but she's still in it. And now Katrina Ralph on the free hit there. Quick early ball to Morag. McClelland in midfield again. Trying to break forward quickly, Western at pace. Nicky Skraskin on the ball again. Forward pass up into Grove's half yet again. So Grove finding it quite difficult just to contain Western at the moment. The pace that they're breaking forward, using both flanks, moving the ball well. And just a matter of holding them in at the moment. Ali Howie caught in possession but gets away with it. Just plays back to Nicola Lowry. Looks forward to Morag. Morag, a real promising young player who's really come on in the last couple of seasons, Gordon.
No, she's a fantastic player, and she's just been taken into the Great Britain training squad. So hopefully with the full-time training they do down there, we'll see even further improvement. But a great talent. Seems to have been about, she broke into the Scotland team 2010, and a fantastic player with a great attitude.
Yeah, a real one to look for in the future, and a real asset for Scottish hockey over the next few years. And hopefully a lot of other players can take some lead from her, and the attitude, as you say, that she shows to the game will hopefully help some of the youngsters as well. Western really piling on the pressure now. Grove stuck right on the baseline. Louise Carroll trying to work the ball out. And Western regained possession. A quick ball into the circle, but Linda Clements there to mop up the pieces. But they're finding it difficult at the moment. But Linda wins a free hit, so takes a little bit of the pressure off the Grove back line at the moment.
Yeah, I think the Louise Carroll's going to be the main outlet for them, and if Western can force the ball onto one of the other players, then they might get some joy out of that. But they've got to be very careful. Louise Carroll is a very good, experienced player, and certainly will not be scared to make the passes. And there, as we see, excellent ball out of midfield again.
Yeah, great example there of just the vision and basic skills. Being able to hit the ball hard and flat, and it's given Grove an opportunity to really attack now, and they're coming forward. Lee Fawcett stepping into midfield. Again, a little bit unfortunate there, just a little deflection onto her foot there from Karen. Just gives Western an opportunity to get back organised and things settled down. Nicola Lowry just working the ball out the back into Ali Howitt, back out to Jilly Bell on the right. Western quite happy and quite patient just to keep the ball, work it round till the gaps open up and the opportunities arise. Susan McGilvery on the left again just moving the ball into the midfield. It's going to be an interesting contest, I think, as things develop, and Morag McClellan now trying to connect with Katrina Ralph on the right, but don't quite make it this time. Grove now making a substitute, and number 6 Danny Johnston just joining the play, and Sarah Jameson departing. So Danny certainly is a goal scorer in her time, but senior level, another step up for her, so it'll be interesting to see if she can pop the ball in the net at this level. So a free hit to Western just over the halfway line. Grove retreating back towards their own goal. Let's see what comes of this. There's Katrina Ralph. Looks to flick the ball into a space, into a channel, but unfortunately didn't quite connect with her forward on that occasion. So Grove with another opportunity to work the ball out the back. And as you say, they're trying to put a bit of pressure on Louise Carroll, but it's very difficult when she's got the ability to hit the ball through these gaps in that channel. Fantastic ball right from one end of the field to the other to connect with Danny Johnston. Lee Fawcett now on the overlap. Great ball to the right to Linda Clements, who's worked her way into the circle. Can Linda get something out of this? Oh, little deflection from Western, and mopping up the pieces on the goal line from Jilly Bell. Very calm, but best opportunity of the game yet, Gordon, there from Grove.
Sorry, I was
caught up in the play there.
Caught up in the play there, yeah, and they had an overload there, and they didn't. They ended up. They did get a shot on target. There was a defender that cleared it, and it just all came from again Louise Carroll with an amazing ball all the way, breaking 2 lines, and gave Grove a 4-on-3.
Yeah, it's quite a difficult decision at times, so they go and press Louise Carroll, and then you leave yourself a bit exposed at the back when she's got the ability to hit back to front. But I'm quite sure Western will be aware of what they're trying to do and may change things as the game develops anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's early. It's not only the hit that she has a fantastic overhead, it can be used very well, but I think what we'll see, the substitutions are starting to happen now, and there's some good players on both benches, but Grove's bench is a bit limited to numbers today, so that might play a factor as the game goes on. Yeah,
I see obviously they're missing Louise Baxter in their line-up today, which again, very experienced player that may come to tell a little bit later on in today's stages, but let's say only time will tell. Great ball in there from Grove again. Susan Hamilton just smashing a ball straight into the heart of the circle. A little bit of a deflection, but Louise Duffy did enough just to keep it out the net, but Western have conceded a penalty corner, so Grove this time have an opportunity to put a bit of pressure on, and again with Louise Carroll, great opportunity to hit the ball off the top, so real danger moment for Western now.
And as we said about Holly Cram for Western, we have Elsa Wiley, who's one of the fastest injectors for Grove. So again, that ball will be out. Will give Louise plenty of time to get the shot off, and I'm pretty sure it will be a straight strike with the rest of the Grove players going in for the second phase if required.
Yeah, certainly. Western going to have to keep their eye on the ball very closely here. It's out well. Trap not quite probably the option they'd hoped for. Had to take the trap upright, which made then the opportunity for Louise to actually hit it. Missed opportunity, but she's back on the ball, deflects it hits it hard into the circle, takes a deflection off a Western stick, and it goes for a long corner. Umpires just conferring there to make sure they made the right decision. Maggie just having a wee look at Sarah, so long corner it is to Grove, and they'll be hoping to build on this pressure. Good ball out from Karen Belge, which just clips Linda's foot, and Western now a quick counter attack through Morag McClellan. Nikki Skraskin's now moved to the right hand side. Gets held up a little bit by Danny Johnston, but Katrina Ralph joins the play and looks to go forward. Grove have got back quite well in numbers, but a good ball into the circle. A good tackle by Louise, but it's still in Western's hands. And Katrina Ralph taking no prisoners, just finds the foot of Louise Carroll, and again it goes from end to end, and Western have their second corner of the game. So do you think they'll change their option, Gordon, this time, or?
Yeah, I think they will. I mean, they have Katrina Ralph who can hit off the top, and Susan McGilvery who's very good on the left slip, so I think there will be a different choice on this corner.
Let's see what option Western choose this time. Many teams have 5, 6, 7, 8 options up their sleeve, so it's difficult for the defence to know, but here it comes. Good push out by Holly Cram, good trap. Yeah, a slip right to Ali Howie, who's got time. Good save, great save by Kath Ray and Go, but a very good pick up on the second phase, but just over the bar on the rebound.
Yeah, I mean, it was Holly Cram at the back post, and she controlled the initial ball off the keeper, but just couldn't keep the ball down and put it over the bar. But again, not the slickest of corner routines. Ali Howie had to do a wee bit of work on the right hand side to get something. So I think the corners will play a part later on in the game. At the moment, they're just trying to first couple of corners the coaches will have called, and then I'm sure there'll be more direct options soon.
Yeah, I mean, now obviously in the modern game there's so much technology about getting replays at corners, and I'm quite sure the coaches, as you say, will be taking notes in terms of where the space will become available, and we'll see things develop as the game goes on. Great ball forward there from Susan McGilvery. Now Holly Cram working her way around the back of the circle, looking for the penalty corner, which she does quite often, however not successful on this occasion. A good tackle from Louise Carroll, and now Grove break forward again through Ali Bell. Lee Fawcett on a forward run, which will be a little bit different for Lee, not quite what she normally does at the back, but looks as if she's enjoying her run in midfield.
She can step through and play there, and she's a fantastic player, and usually a defender in the Scotland setup, so taking those skills moving into midfield, full of energy as well. She'll do well in that position.
Yeah, she's a real hard worker, Lee, as well, and a great squad player. So she's trying to put the ball in the circle. It does find Danny Johnston in the circle, but the tackle from Nicola Rowley just to regain and win the ball back for Western. It's a little bit soft there from Danny. I'd be hoping to get a little bit more out of that, but just turned onto a front stick. Western again just playing the ball out and round, working the right hand side. Nice little touch through from Holly and Morag McClellan, now breaking 1-2 again. Western a real opportunity to here. Good ball from Holly across the baseline, back in. But Lee Fawcett again, just that experience, right place, right time. And
yeah, and I think the mistake, great build-up play there, and then unfortunately Fiona Bruce played a flat pass across the D.
Grove on a real counter-attack here. Linda Clement one-on-one just outside the circle. Just unlucky not to get anything out of that, but end-to-end stuff at the moment, and the game continues like this. I can hear the crowd behind me getting quite excited, so it's good. Opening up a little bit now, you can see, I think, from a little bit of tiredness and different things creeping in as well already.
Well, hopefully there shouldn't be too much tiredness at the moment, but I think what is happening is substitutions have started to happen, so the setup that the coaches had at the beginning for the game is changing, but we're seeing some really good counter-attack play here.
Yeah, it's really some good stuff and good pace of the game. Grove just win a free hit again, just over there in their half, out to Lee Fawcett, back to Louise Carroll, who again is happy at times to keep the ball, play it round until the opportunity arises when she sees these channels. Susan Hamilton on the far side trying to work the ball for Grove, takes a quick early sideline ball, catches Jenny Eady out, good ball forward to Lindsay Allen, 2-on-1 possibly here, opportunity, Ali Bell in the circle, and wins a penalty corner off Katrina Ralph. So yeah, certainly end-to-end stuff at the moment, and not a lot in the tide.
No, I think again there Grove managed to manipulate a 2-on-1 and they've got a corner out of it. So a good result, and we'll see if their corner routine. If we get the ball out accurately to the top, we'll see if Louise Carroll can get one on target.
Yeah, I think they'll certainly be wanting an accurate injection, which, as you well know, Gore, makes all the difference at your penalty corners. So if that doesn't come out cleanly, then the rest can't do their job. So they'll be really hoping.
You have the best player in the world at the top, but unless you get it out accurately to be stopped, you can't do anything with it. So.
Absolutely. So can Elsa Wiley deliver what's required on this occasion? Here we go. It's better. Louisa is certainly off the top. Oh yeah, and slots home. Quite an easy shot it looked like in the end, but it's always easy sitting up here, but well placed right in the corner.
Fantastic strike, and a controlled strike. She held back a wee bit, made sure she got the positioning in the bottom corner, and Elsa was also diving in at the back post. Wasn't needed on this occasion, but a very good corner, well executed.
Yeah, we can just watch it again here on the replay. Good trap this time. Nice clean, easy strike. Yeah, just slotty pass, as you say. Elsa Wiley on hand if need be, but Grove will be delighted with that result. And now they're on the attack again through Danny Johnston. They'll be hoping to capitalise. Just missed pass there that Katrina Ralph could pick up. It'll be interesting to see if the game changes now, and just as soon as a goal scored, the Grove will be up in spirits, and Western will be a little bit disappointed with how they started.
See that right now. I mean, Grove are right back up into the attacking quarter, and good opportunity maybe to get another corner from this set piece, and Western just need to regroup, and it's not that they've been playing badly, they just need to say, right, well, that's done, and now we need to get a goal back, and you do it gradually, it won't happen quickly.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Western certainly started probably the stronger of the two teams, but at the end of the day it's who puts the ball in the back of the net. So as you say, plenty of time to go. I'm quite sure Western will have plenty more opportunities as the game develops. Grove will just want to contain that lead for a little spell, get things settled down. So the ball's back with Katrina Ralph. Jelly Bell looking to play forward, good ball forward to Fiona Bruce, who a little bit of 3D skills, and wins the free hit from Louise Carroll. So Western will be hoping to get something out of this attack. Ali Howie on the ball at the moment, looking to go forward. Fiona Bruce, nice skills just to lift it over.
Well done,
Louise Carroll wins a quite a easy free hit there, and penalty corner for Western.
Yeah, lovely skills by Fiona Bruce, but not particularly great defending there from the Grove player, and it was quite an easy corner for them to pick up. So a great opportunity now to get back on level terms very quickly.
Absolutely, Western would be delighted if they can get back on level terms, as you say, so early after Grove scored, but Grove will certainly be doing their very best to make sure they don't. So let's see, Western have had one off the top, one to the right. Are they going to go to the left this time? Good injection, good trap. Little deflection. Trying to play back to injector Holly Cram, who I think made contact but just not quite enough to slide it past the keeper. So
it was a bit slow off the top as well. I think it could be a bit quicker, and whether it was in the right place for Holly or should have gone to her front stick, I'm not sure, but they need to be better with their corners. They've been a bit wasteful so far.
Yeah, certainly corner's such a big part of the game nowadays that it is a good bit here. Western with a great opportunity. Oh, Caffrey did very, very well there. So possibly a bit fortunate, but just made the initial stave and then found a foot off the Western player. So Grove living a little bit dangerous at the moment. They'll be hoping to hold on to this. Just over 11 minutes to go to half time. That they'd be delighted, I think, if they went in at half time in this situation, but they've got a bit of work to do yet. And ball breaks to Ali Howie, who's real strength in the ball. Good cross in, but again Grove defend the circle area, but Western just building the pressure in this last couple of minutes, and they'll be certainly hoping to create some more opportunities before they get to half time. Jelly Bell just looking what options. He goes forward, but Ali Bell was there for Grove, takes a quick free hit, and then you knew free hit really does make a big difference if they play it well. Great ball forwards. Grove again, great opportunity, but Susan McGilvery came across well to cover. But yeah, the new free hit rule, if players use it to advantage, can really make a big difference.
Yeah, self pass is making the game much faster now, and players have to be fitter, and it just gives so many more attacking opportunities. Players within the 5 yards of that the free hit being taken can't make any attempt to tackle, so it does give more overload opportunities.
Great ball forward again there from Louise Carroll into Ali Bell and a reverse stick shot. Linda Clement on the second face, as is Lee Fawcett, who's just scored Grove's number 2 with a reverse stick shot, and possibly a little bit soft. I think Western will be disappointed with that one, Gordon.
Yeah, I think the keeper should have done a wee bit better there, but they allowed 2 reverse stick shots, and their defenders need to be tighter on them.
Yeah, just see it on replay here again. Just enough time to pick that up and get the goal.
Goes across the keeper, but not enough pressure, not a defender not close enough. So Western really need to look at their defence.
It's going to be interesting now, though. You go 2 goals down, it's a slightly different situation. So it's going to be interesting to see how the players cope, decision making and everything else now, because they're certainly going to have to capitalise on opportunities they get now, and we'd really like to pull one back before half time.
Oh, I think that would definitely be the case, and I'm quite sure the Grove players are on attack again, but I think Grove would be delighted to be going in at half time 2 goals to the better of their big rivals.
Yeah, and here they are again on the attack. They seem to be opening Western up quite easily at times on the counter attack, even although Grove have probably started only with 2 up front. I mean, I know they've changed things as the game goes on, but they seem to get quite a lot of time and space when they're going forward.
Yeah, I think Western are very committed to going forward, which sometimes leaves them a bit short at the back, and Grove are certainly finding those spaces, finding the players in the wide areas, and they're able to attack. We're a fair bit down the right hand side at the moment, but we've got Ali Bell, who with her speed they definitely want to get the ball to her, and she's doing very well for them.
Yeah, they've certainly made the most of their opportunities, Grove, at the moment, but Western, I'm quite sure they've got a lot of experienced players in there, and just have to keep working away, building the play up, be patient, and as I say, once they get the ball up in that final third, then just make sure they capitalise on their opportunities.
I think one of the big differences we can see is that Grove are trying to play quite direct from backline straight to forwards, whereas Western are actually trying to play some lovely build-up play through the midfield, and they're turning the ball over there, and it's causing them problems. So it might be later on that they look for Katrina Ralph and Nick Lowry to hit some more long balls through and let the forwards have a go at the Grove defence. Yeah,
well, I mean, that tactic certainly seems to be working for Grove at the moment, with Louise doing that job for Menzieshill, and they're on the attack again on a free hit outside the circle, but shin guards come out, so it's like pause and play till that gets sorted, and then Grove again will be looking to capitalise on this opportunity. Everyone must be 5 yards from free hit outside the circle. Lovely little lifted ball in again, putting them under real pressure to defend that. You didn't have a lot of room to work with there, but the little lifted ball nowadays in the game just can mean you can eliminate players very easily in a very small space.
Yeah, defenders have to be very careful there when the ball's in there. If they don't get the timing right, they hit the stick, they give a corner away. So we're really encouraging players nowadays to use these 3D skills more and more.
Yeah, it's difficult, and I think all defenders now need to be on their toes constantly, protecting their feet, and as you say, just timing those tackles carefully. So Western start to build it out again, but just miscommunication there. I think another substitution, that's Alex Wilson, that's now come on for Western, so we'll see if she can add anything to the game. But Grove has to have a free hit just over their own half. Back it goes to Kate Longbottom, who looks to play across again to Louise Carroll, who is a real threat, as we've mentioned, for Grove. Yeah, Western just holding off a little bit more on the front line, just change of tactic there.
Yeah, and you're seeing other players trying to distribute in there. They've now turned the ball over.
Yeah, and Western go forward, can they? Holly Cram just misses the pick up in the circle, but good opportunity there for Western. But as you say, Western are stepping off a little bit, allowing Grove to hit into them, and hopefully they can just threaten and allow them to pick the ball up. But a nice little deflection on from Linda Clement to Lee. Great ball forward, and this is a real opportunity for Grove now, but just too long there on the ball. Ailsa Wiley will be disappointed with that, because that was a fantastic opportunity for number 3 for Grove, but just took too long in the circle to get a shot away.
Fantastic build-up play there, and in the end the defender got the touch just at the last second there, but again Grove's playing some good, nice play there, so they're certainly built on their confidence of the 2 goals. They're playing some nice hockey.
Yeah, they certainly have. Western in possession at the moment, and looking to come forward. Alex Willison just winning the free hit. Ball's back on the move from the left hand side. Susan McGill looking to reverse stick, cross it potentially, and she does into the circle. Is all the way through. But those reverse stick wobbly balls are difficult to defend in there. They're a defender's nightmare, but Grove survive once more. So Louise again on the ball, looking for just to take the pressure off through a big channel. Jilly Bell picks it up, now forward onto Alex Wilson through the midfield, who's looking, but a great tackle again from Lee Fawcett, just dwelling on the ball a little bit. And
some of the players have just been a bit indecisive. They need to commit to go forward, be on the move, and try and find the pass. If not, yes, then take the player on, but standing still or on the ball just makes it, well, in that case, a great tackle, but it makes it easier for the defenders.
Yeah, Susan Hamilton are now breaking down the right again for Grove and making really good progress onto Lindsay Allen, who's cutting across the field looking for support. She finds it from Linda Clement. Another good ball forward to Ailsa, who's got a bit of space on the left hand side. Good ball into the circle. Western under pressure again here, and it's Sarah Jameson who's trying to get something out of that. She wins a long corner for Grove, but at the moment, with just under 5 minutes to go, Grove will be delighted with how it sits. Western will really be hoping to snatch one back before the half time, but Grove at the moment are the team in the ascendancy. There we go, trying a quick free hit, but no one really ready for Western, and turn the ball over, and it's all back with Grove. Louise Carroll at the back, who's quite happy just to keep the game. A little bit of a tangle in midfield with Lee and Alex, but play goes on. Good ball forward again, looking forward to go into the circle, but just a little bit keen on the tackle. I think it was Sarah Jimison who gives away the easy free hit to Western. But yeah, the teams are finding life a little bit difficult at the Western at the moment.
Yeah, it's a bit scrappy at the moment. They're not finding their connections, and there's a lot of turnovers. Ping pong here. This is going back and forward there again. A nice easy tackle for Alex Wilson. Nothing difficult there.
Yeah, Ali Howie did well there. Just put a bit of pressure on and make the tackle easy for Alex, but Western turn over the ball again, and it's back with Grove and back with Louise Carroll at the back, who'd quite happy just to keep the ball, kill a little bit of time, and see her team into half time. But good cut out there by Holly Cram. Western now got an opportunity to break, and here comes Holly looking for a great ball in the circle, but a bit of a scramble, but Grove survive. Catherine.
Yeah, lovely ball in by Holly Cram, but a missed trap by Fiona Bruce. If she'd picked it up cleanly, then you would have showed her an excellent opportunity one-on-one against the keeper.
Yeah, Catherine done pretty well for Grove and goal, just enough to keep things. Again, another great ball, and Grove breaking forward again. They seem to be doing it with ease at times, which will be concerning for Western a bit. Holly Cram penalised there for a tackle, but gives Grove an opportunity, and another shot, another corner. So
a nice quick shot there from Ailsa Wiley, and keeper made a good save, but unfortunately couldn't keep the ball down, and has given the corner away.
Yeah, so I mean, this could be a real killer blow if Grove put this in to close to half time, and to go 3-0 up. That would be a real hard battle in the second half for Western, but let's see what they can produce at this corner. I mean, Grove have a number of options, as most teams do, and it's very difficult to defend and know what they're really going to do.
I would be expecting Louise Carroll to hit this again, especially after her last successful strike.
Another good injection from Ailsa Wiley will be required. Here it comes. Yeah, good trap, another strike. Oh, good decision going, but she went down the other side, just wide of the post.
Yeah, good controlled hit, but just wide of the post. The keeper had gone down this time, which she didn't on the last one, so I think if Louise can just get the ball inside the post, then she's got a good chance of scoring.
Yeah, Western an opportunity though here to break forward. Good ball by Mona McClelland out to wide right to Holly Cram. She'll be looking, hits the ball hard into the circle. But it's a deflection off a Western player, and Grove have time to get organised and set up with a minute and a half to go. I'm quite sure Louise Carroll will be directing the back line here in terms of keeping possession. Don't want to give the ball away cheaply here. However, they have put it out for a sideline, but Western still have to do all the hard work to work the ball back up to the other end of the pitch. So sideline ball with Susan, comes all the way back to Nicola Lowry at full back. Back into the midfield through Morag McClelland, who's looking forward, and that finds a nice little pass into Anna Howie, who now wants to really use her pace. Gets forward, but wins the free hit. But Grove, I think, will be quite happy just to kill the game off at this pace and get a rest at half time. Opportunity, good save.
Right.
That was a crucial save
Again,
at that time.
Catherine in the right
Catherine.
place. She's made some very good saves so far in the first half and has kept her team in the game.
Ali Bell really showing how quick she is there, just eliminating Susan McGilvery round the right. And again, they go forward with, a great attacking move. Lee Fawcett, fantastic ball in. Little deflection from Ali Bell, but keeper Louise Duffy makes a good save just to keep Western in the hunt at the moment. So.
Well, both keepers making fantastic saves and only about 20 seconds apart. It was fantastic hockey at both ends.
Yeah, I mean, there could have been 3 or 4 more goals in this half, but no, it's very exciting, and I'm quite sure the second half will just be as entertaining. But there we go, the half-time hooter goes, and the coaches will be now thinking what they need to say.
Yeah, well, the Western coach will, I'm sure, have a few words for the players, and Charlotte Jones for Grove will be saying, well done girls, but we need to keep this going in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, certainly Western started the stronger and more confident of the two teams, but the first goal certainly changed it, and I think the second one surprised Western almost a little bit, so they're going to have to work really hard in this second half to pull it back.
Yeah, on the balance of play, I mean, it was they've taken a high percentage of their chances, so they will be delighted to be 2-0 up. Probably, Western have had opportunities. Catherine has had to make a number of saves. They just need to get one of those chances in the goal, and we'll look forward to an exciting second half.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be interesting to see, I think, as well, whether both teams can maintain the intensity. I think Western possibly be able to keep the intensity up for longer than possibly Grove, looking at the squads, but you never know. When you're 2 goals up, it encourages you to run a bit more.
Yeah, you just keep going, because both teams undefeated this year. Neither will be wanting to lose that, and both teams would love to be leading at half time. Grove are deservedly so because of their chances, and I'm quite sure Kat Semple will have to make a few changes to the way that Western are outletting, because they haven't been as successful as Grove in their outletting. Louise Carroll's found some great balls out to the front line, and Western need to be more of that.
We're just going to have a wee look at the 2 goals that Grove scored in that first half, as we've just been saying. So it's you'll see on the replay, first penalty corner, Elsa Wiley, good injection out, good trap, direct strike from Louise Carroll, great placement right into the corner, just past Louise Duffy in the goal. And here we go, same corner, you can see a great technique off the top, an experienced striker of the ball, knows exactly where she wants to put it. That's absolutely no fluke whatsoever. That's good skill, and that opened the scoring in the game. And here we see the second one, Lee Fawcett again, bit of time on the left hand side, possibly a bit
of loose marking there, and you just can't afford to give players that sort of space inside the D. And she got the shot, not the most powerful shot, but she got it on the target, beat the keeper's left foot, and well executed. I mean,
at the end of the day, we always say put them on target, make the keeper save it. So I don't think there'll be any complaints. Exactly. So you can see Katrina Semple there having a few words with her team at half time, but I'm quite sure they'll all be listening intently and hoping for a turnaround in the second half. But thanks have to go, obviously, for the whole weekend to our sponsors, Milne Craig Chartered Accountants and Subway Eats Fresh twice, who have been great sponsors for the weekend, and supporters of Scottish hockey, so thanks to them. But we're all looking forward to an exciting second half and see what tactics will change and what will be the ultimate outcome.
Well, we said we thought that the impact of Louise Baxter not being here would have an effect on the Grove team, but she hasn't been missed today so far. Lee Fawcett stepped through into midfield, done a fantastic job in there, and now I think outletting from Western. They always playing with 3 at the back, 4 in midfield, and they maybe need to be pushing the extra player up front. They really do have to get the Grove back 3, apart from Louise Carroll. They need to get the other 3 players distributing the ball. Hopefully they'll turn the ball over to them. But there has to be change, and I think we talked about intensity earlier. I'm pretty sure Western will be fired up for the second half. They need to get a goal back and get it back earlier, but also they need to be wary because Grove have been fantastic on their counter-attack. Some lovely play with creating opportunities for them. So I think we've got a really well set up second half. I mean, hopefully from a neutral's point of view, we get a goal for Western, and that'll make both teams. I mean, we don't want Grove to sit back. We want Grove to keep going forward because they've been really entertaining so far.
Yeah, no, it certainly has been. It's been an end-to-end match, and we can see just on the screen there, Grove getting their valued words at half-time, and both teams. It's going to be an interesting half because, as you say, Western are going to have to push forward, but that does often open up the opportunities at the other end. But in saying that, Grove had opportunities in this half, so Western really have nothing to lose. And unfortunately, sometimes these big games, between these two teams, it may well come down to this at the end of the season. So as I say, Western cannot afford to hold back and hope on other results elsewhere. They're going to have to give it their best shot in this half and see what they can produce.
Yeah, well, this year, obviously, now with the playoffs at the end of the season, you want to win the league. Yeah, be in the top 4 to be in the playoffs. But if you can win the league, you should have the easier of the semi-final crossover games in the playoffs. So if Grove can come away with the 3 points and a few more goals, then they'll be delighted with that because they know that going next time they play Western, and Edinburgh Uni will have a part to play in this as well. They're undefeated so far this season, but knowing that next time you play them, you can afford to draw and you still be ahead of them. This game is very, very important.
Yeah, it has a big bearing on the overall league and the overall season. And Grove also sometimes have certainly in previous seasons a knack of scoring a lot of goals also, and it could come down to goal difference at the end of the day, which they always seem to just have the edge on most other teams.
Yeah, I mean they're very clinical. I mean they attack well, and they in every game that I've watched them, they do score a high percentage of the chances they create, probably the highest percentage of any of the teams. Western do create lots of chances, but are sometimes just not clinical enough inside that D, and they need their forwards. They need Holly Cram to take one in this second half and take it early. They have all the speed down either side and need to get that ball into her, and she needs to be effective.
Yeah, absolutely, and we can just see both teams wandering back out onto the pitch, and they'll have had their team talks. They'll know exactly what they're planning to do in this second half, and it's going to be interesting tactically to see what Western do to change, and if Grove change anything, they'll obviously be the happier of the two teams at the moment, but there's a long time to play, and as players tire as well and different things, a lot can come into play, so it's going to be an interesting second half and plenty to play for.
Yeah, hopefully you're right about the fitness, but hopefully it's not mistakes. I hope we get some nice goals with some lovely hockey and build-up play, and that both teams get the connections that they for at times had in the first half, but I want to see more of that in the second half. It's been played at a reasonable pace. It's been good to see, and
Clydesdale Western 0.
so we're just about to start the second half. So we'll see if the coaches have made any tactical decisions, if any players have moved positions, or if they changed their outletting structure. I see Fawcett having a good word with Louise Carroll in there just to make sure that they're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, two of the experienced players there for Grove, just making sure they're going to control things in this half. So just about to get underway, Linda Clements over the ball to start the second half. There we go, it's the whistle, so let's see what teams can produce this half. But Grove start off straight away looking to attack, but Western regain possession. It's now Alex Wilson through the middle. McMorag McClelland, a little bit of tidying up work, which she's very, very good at. Back to Katrina Ralph. Oh, great steal there from Lee Fawcett, and she's got a great opportunity to put Grove 3-0 up. Katrina Ralph does well to recover the tackle, but just a warning again from Grove that they're going to really push to go forward.
Lax by Kat Ralph in the first place, but she did get back in. They got the challenge, but Lee Fawcett should have closed her off and not allowed her even to have that challenge.
Yeah, Lee could have, cut across and let her in then. Yeah. That would have been a long battle for Western back in, but however it still remains at 2-0. Another good long ball forward from Louise Carroll looking for Ali Bell, but Western regain possession. Susan McGilvery now left half looking to play the ball out. Uses an aerial ball. Nicholas Graskin, yeah, a high stick, but gets the advantage of it. So Western on the attack. Good ball forward, an opportunity with Jenny Eady. Louise Carroll closes it down bravely. Gives away a penalty corner, but that was a great opportunity for Western.
It was worth giving the corner away because Jenny did a top of the D reverse stick shot there, and she's very good with that. So I think Louise Carroll made the right decision. Yeah,
smart defending, and I think that's really the difference. A bit of experience, she could recognise the situation, and as you say, rather give away the corner and defend the corner than possibly give away a goal. So here we go, Holly Cram back on the injection. What can she do this time? And Jenny Eady, Katrina Ralph waiting at the top. Let's see what opportunity. So, change of tactic, out to the left to Susan. Reverse stick shot. I'm not sure whether that was a deliberate ploy or not.
Yeah, it was a deliberate ploy. Both teams actually can utilise this corner, and Susan McGilvery is one of the best at it with that. She has a very good back edge hit, but the ball wasn't accurately out to her.
Yeah, and Catherine staying in the form she was in the first half, just clearing the ball away to. She goes again. She's looking pretty confident in goal and enjoying the occasion by the looks of thing, and relieves the pressure for Grove again. And they look to build the ball out the back, and they'll be quite happy just to keep the ball for periods of the game this half. Linda Clement looking to put the ball forward, but unfortunately not a Grove player this time, and Alex Wilson winning the free hit for Western in the middle of the pitch. Susan McGilvery stepping forward to see what she can create back into the midfield, and Alex Wilson looking to forward, but Katrina Ralph now on the ball at the back into Grove's half. Just a misconnection, and Grove allowed to pick the ball up, but a little bit scrappy at the moment. 6s and 7s, no one really taking control of the ball, but Western on the break. Holly Cram just outside the edge of the circle. Louise watching the ball very carefully. It takes a foot off Ailsa Small in the circle, and Western earn another penalty corner, so they'll be hoping to do a little bit better with their 5th corner of the game now. So let's see what they can do.
Kat Semple just called one of our players over there, gave her the instruction for the corner, so it'll be interesting to see what this is. We still haven't. I think that there could be a Katrina Ralph strike here, or a slip for Susan McGilvery to hit front stick.
Okay, so they'll be really trying to capitalise on this. A big difference if they could steal one back here. Good injection, trap, out to the top. Oh, and well defended by Grove. Looking to play it back to Injector. Holly sliding in, but Lee Fawcett again experienced. Good defending, and wins her team the free hit.
Yeah, she read that corner very well. Saw that Kat Ralph had stepped aside, knew that the flick was coming in and probably would be for an options, and dealt with it brilliantly.
Louise Carroll trying to use the overhead to clear the ball, but picked up by Western, and now looking to go forward. Fiona Bruce just on the edge of the D. Great pick up from Louise Carroll there. Again, smart, experienced defending, calm under pressure, and just runs the free hit for her team. But Western really putting on a bit of pressure, trying to close her down so she can't distribute, but finds the ball out, but the second pass isn't so good. I think that was Ali Bell working back. Oh no, it was Karen Belk, sorry. But Western regained possession and have started the second half a little bit. They did the first, but they really need to final pass and get that opportunity in the back of the net.
They have a lot of possession, but they really do need to convert it into a goal, and Grove will be quite happy soaking up a bit of pressure at the moment. They know that in games like this they'll still get an opportunity to go down the other end, so if they can ride this bit of a storm at the moment, they'll be quite happy. But Western must get something out of this.
Yeah, they're having a good spell of pressure, but as you say, they've got to capitalise. Fiona Bruce got an opportunity here, a reverse stick shot in the circle, but again, smart defending by Grove, and this is where they could be dangerous now. Western have pushed forward, Grove on the overlap, good ball forward, Linda Clements, Ali Bell making a lead. Grove don't have the numbers, but they're coming now, but Ali Bell just not able to reach that one, but that's the real danger for Western now, pushing forward, that if Grove get an opportunity to counter-attack, it's going to be difficult to get back and defend it.
Yeah, and most certainly Western have to commit players forward, and that is going to leave space at the back.
Yeah, here we go again. Quick free hit, self pass used by Morag McLaren. Looking forward to the right hand side. I think that's Anna May Morton, bit well defended there from Grove's number 16. That is Sarah Jameson, I think. Oh no, Elsa Small, sorry, who wins the free hit for Grove, and quite happy just to work the ball up the sideline. Elsa Wiley now going forward with a bit of space. He's cutting across the pitch. Ooh, nearly had a
and
good
again, Grove had
connection.
the overload. There were 2 players inside the D and only 1 defender, so had she able to get that ball away, I think they would have another opportunity. And this is Grove are going to be dangerous in these positions.
Yeah, Western now and Nicholas Graskin looking to come forward. Great ball forward. Now there's an opportunity, 2v1 here with Holly Cramp. Oh, just didn't quite get the touch she needed and lost control. Umpires conferring for a little bit there. Maggie just looking for a little bit of reassurance from Sarah. And yeah, Western gain another penalty corner. So 3rd one of this half. They haven't capitalised on them so far, but how many more opportunities do you think they need?
I think they need to make Catherine make a save here, so get the shot on the target, and if it doesn't go in, go for the second phase. They really do need to stop with the options and be a bit more direct.
Yeah, they do really need to, as you say, make these start to count. The longer the game goes, the more anxious they'll get, the harder it is, so this would be a good opportunity to get one back. So let's see what they do this time. Holly Cram out to the top, trap, yeah, and that's the option, as you say. Good save, it was straight down the middle, but still had to save it. But Grove clear it, and now an opportunity to break forward. But, they slow it up slightly. Western get back, but they've still got opportunity into the attacking third. Ball in. Oh, great chance here for Ali Bell. Good save by Louise Duffy this time, and Katrina Ralph just picks up the pieces. But really has been end to end. Shots at both end within minutes, and Grove again back on the attack through Lee Fawcett. Ailsa Wiley now driving into circle on the right, and will ball right across into the penalty spot. And Shelley Bell does a bit of mopping up, so either team could have made inroads there.
I think Ailsa Wiley there driving into D probably could have taken the shot on. She decided not to and go for the drop back pass, and there was no Grove player in there, and it was well dealt with by Jelly Bell.
Yeah. Must be a little bit worrying, I would think, for Western at times how easily Grove are actually getting opportunities. They seem to be, being able to get round the back and into that danger area a little bit easily at times.
Western do need to pick up their concentration when they turn the ball over, because there's too many times that Grove have the overload. They have the extra player, and if you keep offering them chances like that, they will take another one. And if Grove get the 3rd goal here, this game's over.
Yeah, it's a long way back from 3-0 down as the time ticks down. 26 minutes to go. As you say, I think the next goal could be a real decider in this game. Western looking to go forward now, but Holly Cram, lovely ball forward just out to the left to Anna May Morton, back in to Nicholas Graskin, that she misses the pick up. So again, Grove survived. Lee Fawcett just calm on the ball, and it's a silly unnecessary foul possibly from Fiona Bruce. Just a little bit of inexperience in these situations, just to put the defender under pressure but not to give away cheap free hits and allow Louise Carroll to then get the ball back out of defence. And you see that so often from forwards.
Yes, I know.
Talking from experience. However,
very hungry to get the ball, but Nick Graston had held it up quite well, and if Fiona had just been a wee bit more clever with a tackle, they had the jump back and the chance to win the ball, but you can't play the player stick like that. Well, not as obvious as she did.
No, Louise being pretty ruthless in there, just trying to hit through Fiona Bruce, and looks to go forward again. Alex Wilson, bit of confusion between the players, but they still manage. Forward to Jen Eady on the right, and again forward to Holly Cram, so they have an opportunity to hear, but unfortunately tries to go through the player, and game just getting a little bit scrappy at times. Looking to take the quick free hit, not quite where it was, so back it goes.
Western stepping up here to stop the ball going to Louise Carroll, make the youngster that's playing there play the passes out.
Yep, and they still have, just happy to find the channel, look for the long ball, force Western back, and they have to make all the play. Holly Cram getting a little bit upset with some of these decisions and balls, but poor ball there from Katrina Ralph, allowed Danny Johnston a great opportunity, but she just miscontrols it. But Yeah, just say Western just have to really concentrate, and at the moment they're just feeling the heat, I think.
They are. I mean, Grove are putting a lot of pressure on them when they do get forward with the ball, and Western don't want to add to it by some lax passing across the back and inviting their forwards in to give them another opportunity.
Yeah, just a little bit calmer at times. Pretty hard tackling going in, but Western have got the ball going forward, looking for Morag McQuillan, driving through. Great ball to Holly Cram, who does well to get it out of her feet, but just can't find that final connection, and that's a little bit seemed to be Western's problem, that final pass to give them that clear-cut opportunity. The difference between the teams at the moment.
The build-up play to the edge of the D was fine. It was just that pass into the D. It was the player had overran and the pass was inaccurate.
And it's just keeping that calm head when the pressure's on. There's still plenty of time for them, but at the moment they're just looking a little bit desperate and trying to get that goal back, and sometimes you focus too much on it. You lose the actual process of what you're trying to do. So interesting times ahead for both teams. Western really need a goal back. Grove working hard to keep that lead. Oh. Western get away with that one. Susan McGilvery looks forward. Goes straight through the keeper. Here we go. Long corner to Western, and a few of the players just getting heated up a little bit. They just need to keep concentrating on the game, concentrating on their own job, and make it happen. So Western on the break. Alex Wilson trying to reverse stick, hit into the circle, but takes too long on the ball, and Lee Fawcett gets back to mop up again, just using her experience. That's great play out the back. Nice and calm. And a little bit scrappy at times, just need to try and control it, open the game up. More McLeod driving forward. Easy ball out to Jenny Eady on the right. Is looking for support, finds it through Jelly Bell on the right, and looks to put the ball in. But again, Grove do enough through Linda Clements to win the ball back.
I was just watching the D inside the D there before Western tried to play the ball in, and all the 3 or 4 players that Western had inside the D were all stationary, nobody moving, and defenders in the perfect position to deal with them. They'll have to be better in there if they want to get something.
Well, there could be a changing point in the game. Danny Johnston just a little bit silly there, gave away the free hit and then knocked the ball away, so she's been green carded, so she's going to have to sit and watch for a couple of minutes, but whether that'll have any effect on the game or not, only time will tell. But Western on the ascendancy at the moment. Quick free hit from Ali across the D, good opportunity. Oh, and whistle had gone, even if it had gone in the back of the net, hit the post from Holly Cram, but Grove had won the free hit before that. So Louise Carroll, I'm now quite sure, stepping forward, want to settle things down, run the clock down a little bit till they get the full complement back on the pitch. Yeah, it's good work out, just into Linda, a little spin, looks forward, now playing down the right hand side with Ailsa Wiley, but not an easy pick up there, and the Western forwards just a little bit untidy, he's giving away too many cheap free hits and allowing Grove plenty of time and space to work it out.
Yeah,
it's not really a surprise.
They're desperate to win the ball, but they have to be a bit better than that. Just throwing your stick in there and being hopeful that you're going to come up with the ball. You're just giving fouls away and allowing Grove to settle down here, make sure they've got their structure right. They are a player short at the moment, and Western should be looking to double team at some point. They have the extra player and they need to use it.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I mean, it doesn't look at the moment right enough that Western have the advantage, but they have a sideline hit. Susan McGilvery stepped forwards to, but I mean, with 20 minutes still to go, there's plenty of time, but they just need to keep their heads and keep working at the game. So they're working down the right now. Good opportunity. Jenny Eady got space to go round the back. If she can win something, she's still in possession. Great reverse stick shot, and got the shot away, but no advantage. So
not quite sure where the corner was for there. No. She had the shot on target. The keeper made a save.
See the Grove players questioning it when, to be fair, she did allow the shot at goal. So
I think if anything, it's a long corner.
Yeah, it's a good save from Catherine. So I don't know what what Maggie saw. And
unless you thought the keeper deliberately played the ball over the back line, but that would be a bit harsh. I thought it was a good save by Cartwright.
Yeah, I mean, it was coming pretty fast at her, so I mean, it looked okay from Weaver, but Grove will certainly not want to concede if this is a corner at this stage. But obviously that's what it was. It's the goalkeeper's actions, and I think, yeah, she's going to stick by her decision. So possibly harsh, but that's what happened. So Grove going to have to concentrate now and just defending the corner. And quite often when a situation like this arises, you lose the concentration, lose the focus, and Western need to really take their opportunity now. So can they get a clean execution? Molly Cram is waiting to inject the ball. 2 at the top for Western. Good injection, good trap. Looking to change the option. Again, a little bit soft, straight at the keeper. Easy save for the keeper.
Straight at the keeper, and a nice height as well. If you're going to flick, go in the bottom corners, make the keeper have to stretch with her feet.
Yeah, so here they go, still in attack but can't quite connect there, so again relieves the pressure for Grove, so they'll just take their time, get things set up. Here we can see the replay from the corner. Good injection, good trap, but just no real power either behind it. An easy height, as you say, and easy for the keeper to save.
Kath will make those saves all day.
Yeah. So Western going to have to think about, if they win more corners, what options they're going to possibly use, because at the moment they're not troubling Grove with their penalty corners. They are on the attack at the moment. It breaks to Nikki Skraskin, who plays back to Susan McGilvray. But Grove working hard just to contain them at the moment. Kat Ralph stepping forward. Here we go, another opportunity down the right, but again just a poor pass allows Grove to pick up the pieces. Lee Fawcett doing a great job in there today for Grove, just winning the free hit, calming things down.
She certainly has bossed that midfield area today.
Yeah, she's done really well.
Using her experience very well.
Yeah. They give it away to Jelly Bell, who looks forward again. Good ball forward to Holly. Good tackle there from Louise, and again smart defending to win the free hit. So Louise looking for these big channels forward. Oh, that's a great ball. Little bit of disguise. Lee Fawcett got plenty space to go forward, and just doesn't quite break for Danny Johnston. But now at the other end of the pitch, Grove got an opportunity to add to their tally. Ali Bell working the ball round the right, again wins the free hit. So Western going to have to defend here, because it would certainly be a killer if Grove managed to add to their 2-goal lead at the moment. So just looking at options, out it comes back to Danny, again back on the right, an opportunity to put it in. Lifted unfortunately on this occasion, so Western regained possession, and Susan McGilvray in a hurry to get the ball back into play. Katrina Ralph on it at the moment. Ball forward to Alex, who just sneaks it away from Lee Fawcett on that occasion.
I think she got a bit lucky there.
Yeah.
I think she mistrapped the ball, and Lee was a bit harsh on the floor against her.
Yeah. So Western again just looking to go forward, but as you say, just a bit tentative at times, not quite committing, and it's just the half traps, these half that are really causing them trouble. Lee Fawcett playing really well at the moment for Grove, and causing problems for Western, but balls with Holly Cram at the moment, looking to play forward. Does do so Jenny Eady, does well to recover the situation, so Western with an opportunity here, so 2 or 3 in the circle waiting. But again, just that final pass, they cannot capitalise and make the most of all the good attacking hockey they've been playing, but it's got to hurt in that last third. Again, just a mistrap. Morag McClelland allows Grove to get organised and settle down, and just over 15 minutes remaining. It's a little bit close to the bone now. Western really need to make something of the opportunities.
Again, you see Grove, if Louise isn't hitting direct out, she's looking to play in the midfield, and all they're looking to do is deflect forward and hopefully find one of their forwards, whereas Western, when they're building out, they're playing into midfield and trying to eliminate players in there. I think they haven't tried it yet. Maybe they will soon be a bit more direct.
Yeah, well, they've got an opportunity here. It's a real scramble. It's a total scramble, and it breaks kindly for Grove. They've conceded a corner, but I think there was a bit of a mismatch in there, but they've got away with it at the moment. But another penalty corner for Western, 5th one. And you can just see the replay. Actually goes right through Kath Craig's legs.
How it didn't go in, I'm not sure.
Yeah, little
back on the
Ali
line.
Bell, and it's not Ali Bell, it's number 16 Ailsa Small doing her job in there. So 5th penalty corner in this half for Western. Surely, even percentages wise, they should be hopefully converting 1 out of 5, but time will tell. Here we go, injection, do the trap, a touch, another good save, but certainly, yeah, finally on the second phase. Good option, and Western get one back.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mistrap at the top. Something went wrong at the top. Ali, how he doesn't normally hit there, she usually drag flicks. She got the hit on target, made the keeper make a save, and the ball dropped back, and it was very calmly played to the left-hand side for Holly to play into the open goal. So now, with under 50 minutes to go, we've got a real game in our hands.
Yeah, just saw the replay there, an easy tap in on the far post from Holly at the final phase, but certainly that's what Western needed at this point. So yeah, 14 minutes to play. Now their tails are up and going forward again through Nicholas Graskin. It's going to be an interesting finish to the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's what I don't like to see too much. Holly Cram, Western centre forward, she's dropping back into midfield too much there, and she's the one playing the passes forward, but she's not there to pick them up, so they really need to push her forward. That's where she can be most effective, is in the final quarter of the pitch.
Yeah, absolutely, and as you say, if there's no one up front to pick them up, then it's not going to help them in the long run, but it's keeping that discipline, keeping that shape. But great ball out from Louise Carroll again. Her vision and her ability to pass the ball is superb, and just using all her experience to try and settle things down again. And Grove will just want a couple of minutes to try and regain possession, get a little bit of the ball, but it's going end to end at the moment, and Western pushing hard to get an equaliser.
I think interesting as well that Kat Ralph's the main player for Western, and they're pushing
good ball forward, pick up Nicholas Graskin. Good opportunity, good save again from Catherine, but no one there for the second phase. So Western really putting the pressure on. It's going to be an interesting last 12 and a half minutes or so, but Louise Carroll just stepping over Nicholas Graskin there, keeping the ball, working it out, but gives it away cheaply there. But Susan Hamilton on hand just to clear up the mess, and Grove again get an opportunity just to bring the ball forward and work the ball out. And here we go, Susan Hamilton looking to play forward. Ali Ryan gets a little touch on that, so we're just going to look again at the replay. Great pick up from Nicholas Graskin and a good shot off the right hand side. Kath, I'm not quite sure, was 100% convincing how she was saving that, but at the end of the day she's good enough.
Yeah, she'll say she was in the right place, got the right touch on it.
So the main thing from their point of view is it didn't go in the back of the net. But certainly Western have stepped up the game again. Grove under now feeling a bit of the pressure, so it's going to be an intense remainder of the game. 11 and a half minutes. It's amazing how one goal can change the game.
Yeah, I think what I was trying to say earlier is, that they're not allowing Kat Ralph to distribute as much as she normally would. She had been stepping through in the midfield. She's now playing more in the back line, but even when she gets that ball in the back line, Grover's sending a player through to try and make her distribute a bit quicker. So good tactic by Grove.
Yeah, a good ball forward. Jenny Eady just picking it up, but didn't quite manage to keep it on the end of his stick, and Ailsa Wiley just coming away and a bit of strength on the ball there, just to again regain possession and win the free hit for Grove. So slack pass, but it just makes its way to Louise Carroll. Possibly tiring a wee bit some of these players, which may have an impact in the next few minutes or so.
Yeah, some of them haven't been off the pitch, they've played the full time, so you will see a bit of tiredness creeping in and mistakes happening now.
Yep, certainly it's just that ability to get on the right side to make these clean tackles, and a few sticks going flying in, you can hear them just clinking off one another, and it could be just one poor timely tackle that may may turn the game, but Louise Carroll back on the ball at the back for Grove, just looking to play it out, but Western putting on a heavy press, but finds space in the midfield to Linda. Nice to play it out to the right to Lindsay Allen. The pass doesn't quite make, and Western regain possession. Back at the back with Katrina Ralph, looking forward for Alex Wilson. But,
that was a good pick up by Alex Wilson. She let the ball come right across her body, and Linda had no opportunity to win the ball and had to foul.
So they're really piling on the pressure. Good trap there by Susan, but just couldn't keep. Gets the free hit eventually, and again just seconds ticking away for Grove. We're into the last 10 minutes, and they'll be quite happy just to see that clock ticking down, but certainly I'm sure there's going to still be opportunities to go in this game before the final whistle. But Grove managed to work it out, but unfortunately, giving the ball away again, and with Ali Howie on the ball now for Western, threatening forward, but again just a soft pass, too easy, and Grove pick it up easily now. Ali Bell, a great opportunity to go forward. Almost looked like a foot, got it the second time, so Grove now pushing forward into Western's half. An opportunity to slow the game down, kill a few seconds, and Grove not pushing quite as many forward.
No, they're keeping 4 back now, and that's it's one of the first mistakes I've seen Lee make in this game. Well intercepted, and
possibly a little bit of tiredness. She's put in a shift, and
she has, and right in the centre of the park, so she's been up and down the pitch, doing a fantastic job for Grove.
The Western attacking again down the right, but again just some poor pickups, half traps for Western in that final third. Just takes the pressure off them and allow Grove just to settle and build it out again.
Yeah, I mean, you would expect Holly to have picked it up. I think she's trying to do too much with the ball too quickly. Just make sure you secure the ball, then use your options from there.
Yeah, Grove just trying to work it out, but again, just feeling the pressure a little bit, the Western putting on, so it's pretty end-to-end stuff at the moment. And I'm quite sure the last 8 minutes are going to be hard work for Grove, who are putting in a lot of work early on in the game, but they're going to have to maintain this intensity because they can't invite Western in. But good trap in the middle of midfield there from and an opportunity now. Great ball, Ali Bell one-on-one with the keeper on the right-hand side. Oh, and that could be the final play. Great opportunity, great pace to go past Kat Ralph, and possibly not the hardest of shots, but again on target. The keeper made the save.
Kat Ralph gave the ball away initially, played it right to Linda Clement. Ball was played forward very quick to Ali Bell, and she had the sense to just throw it and go, and nobody was going to keep up with her. Kat Ralph's not slow, but I mean, Ali Bell's a tremendous pace, but a great finish on target. Keeper probably should have done a bit better.
Yeah, you can just see from the replay there, it was came right across the keeper, but as you say, put it on target. They've got to save it. So, well, it's going to be an interesting 7 minutes now, because Grove well in the control of the game. 2 goals to the good, 3-1 at the moment up, but games can turn on their head, so Western just need to keep playing. They're on the attack at the moment, but they just can't find that final pass through into that danger area, and Grove just mopping up the pieces and happy to keep the ball. Elsa Wiley breaking down the left and just taking her time, just using her experience, quite happy to keep the ball, invite the tackle, and just wins the sideline ball. So I think Western have got their work cut out for them now, Gordon.
Yeah, they have. I think Grove will probably watch the clock, see this out now. I don't see them, and what we've seen so far, I don't see them losing 2 goals with only 6 minutes left. But you know, it can happen.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure Western will be trying to do that. But they also have to be careful in defence, because here we go Grove again. Yeah,
great ball forward, another big ball. Oh, just a poor ball that time from Ali Bell, but a good attacking move from Grove, and the game really is open from end to end now. And I think there'll still be opportunities at both ends, but Grove certainly just need to be sensible, keep the ball in control. But here go Western through Molly Cram, one-on-one with Louise Carroll, but Louise does really well, smart defending, just a little touch in the ball in the air to get enough. And again, Lee just settling it down, happy to win the free hit, take the ball. Western have it back though through Ali Howie, but again it's just a cheap turnover, and they just need to do more with that final pass, and I think certainly a number of players now are looking tired. The game's a little bit scrappy at times and open, but Grove again on the attack through Ailsa Wiley on the left, and she's turned the ball over there to Maureen McClelland, who has certainly got the ability to make something happen. Out to Nicholas Graskin, who's looking to attack the circle. 1-on-1 with Lee Fawcett and
Susan Hamilton, but
Susan, I think, suffering a little bit of cramp there. She's done a shift, but Western gain another penalty corner, and it's the 6-1 of this half. They've scored 1 so far from the penalty corners, and they certainly need to score this if they've got any opportunity of getting anything out the game. Yeah, just turns it, but again, no one there for Western just to finish it off. Holly just arriving a little bit late, but can't keep giving up these opportunities.
No, I mean, a lot of opportunities not taken, and if they're going to get anything out of this game, this corner has to be put away.
Yeah, so will they be more direct this time, or are they going to look to use their options? Holly Cram getting set up for the injection again. 2 at the top. Alex Wilson waiting for the trap. Traps it. Looks to go straight, but again tried to play that corner. They've used that corner a number of times, but Lee Fawcett just too experienced, reads it really well, and very easy to pick up there.
It hasn't, at least 3 times they've used that corner, and it's not been effective. And they should have, I think, been using the direct strike more often.
That's certainly where they've had more success, and Western now back on the attack. I think there's going to be a green card, Ali Bell this time, so it's going to be interesting now. Grove is going to have to sit in for the last 3.5 minutes, defend like their lives depend on it, and just don't do anything silly. But Louise Carroll on the ball, so she's just going to be quite happy. But Western regain possession through Holly Cram, but again, good turnover. Lee again doing a power of work. Great at winning the free hits for our team and just killing the game, settling it down.
Very composed on the ball.
Yeah, takes a lot of pressure off. It's a fantastic ball. Cuts through Western press, and what an opportunity for Grove. 2 passes, end-to-end stuff. They'll just be hoping to get something out of this. Just keep the ball even. They don't need to do too much, but she's done well. But Katrina Ralph did enough to win it back. But great break from Grove again, even at this late stage.
2 simple balls, just one across from right to left and then down the line. And so simple, doesn't get much easier than that, but so well executed by Grove.
Yeah, and they're just now got on the ball. Grove playing the ball round the back. Western chasing hard, but at times Grove make it look quite easy to find the space and find the forward channels, and Linda Clement just winning the free hit there. So again, just Grove stepping forward through number 4,
Susan Hamilton to start one of their other attacks, and Grove now inside the Western's final third. Quite happy just to keep the ball up here. 2 minutes to go and just run this clock down. It finds Lindsay Clement. Linda, with her experience again, will just be happy to work the ball in the right hand corner. A lot of pressure on, but good turnover. Susan McGilvery, good tackle, but again Grove win it back again. So it's here's Charlotte out on the pitch now, shouting the instructions to her team, just keep things tight. Linda Clement on the ball, and again Grove work it through, and possibly a little bit fortunate not to give away a corner there. And now Grove have weathered that period of being a player down. Ali Bell's back on the pitch, so both teams at full strength, and inside only a minute and a half to go.
Yeah, I'm quite sure. I think they'll just be happy to see it out and use their experience. Louise Carroll on the ball, just happy to play the ball across the back, keep possession for her team. There's no rush from their perspective now. Western that have to do all the chasing, and certainly quite calm and composed in the defence, just to work the ball out and round. Western regain possession though last minute. Jenny Eady pushing forward, but think even if Western get a goal back at this late stage, it's all a little bit too late now for them.
Yeah, too late, and I think Grove deserve their win.
Yeah, I think overall, I mean, as Western started possibly bright, the two teams, but as soon as Grove scored the first goal, they've had a good plan. They've known exactly what they've done, and I think they've executed, as you say, really well, using their strengths. Louise Carroll's been instrumental at the back, and Lee Fawcett's had a fantastic game through the midfield for them.
Actually, both those players have been very good. I think Lee has had a fantastic game, hardly put a foot wrong, and has been on the pitch for the full 70 minutes, and they have Linda Clement in there as well, but Lee Fawcett set the example for our team today.
Yeah, absolutely, and there we go, the final whistle. So 3-1 to Grove against Western in the first clash of the two big teams for this year, so it's going to be interesting times. Now they know each other, what they can expect later on in the season, but I think over the piece Grove took their chances and deserved the win.
Oh, definitely deserved their win, and we've had a good game. There's some good attacking play from both teams. Just Grove just taking a couple more of their chances, and there's no doubt, no argument, they were the better of the two teams on the day.
Yeah, as the players just shake hands, I'm sure there's a lot of feeling and thoughts going through all the players' minds at this point. It's always an emotional time, caught up in the heat of the moment. The players are chatting about this, that and the next thing. Some are excited, some are disappointed, some will be angry, some will be cross, but certainly a well-deserved win for Grove overall, and plenty more interesting contests I'm sure to come between the two teams.
So our third match of the day concludes with a 3-1 win for Grove over Milne Craig Clydesdale Western. A chance with Rona now just to look over the goals from that match, 4 in total. Although it's hard to believe at points there were only 4, Rona. Such were the number of penalty corners unconverted throughout the match.
Yeah, there were certainly lots of opportunities, a lot of corners for both teams. Western certainly won the tally on corners, but they just could not convert. One penalty conversion, which I think they'll be disappointed when they reflect back on the game. But also in open play, lots of opportunities for both teams, and a very exciting game, end-to-end stuff.
So Grove took the lead, and it was a penalty corner that gave them the lead.
Yeah, we can just see it on the screen here on the replay.
Right, I'm ready when you are.
Good executed corner, great strike from Louise Carroll. Control, knew exactly where she was putting it, right into the bottom corner, and that gave Grove the impetus to then go on and create a few more opportunities, but they certainly are always a threat with Louise at the top of the circle. And here we see Grove's second, Lee Fawcett, a bit of space on the left. Not the hardest reverse stick shot, but as we always say, put it on target, keeper's got to save it, and it creeps in past the keeper, so put Grove 2-0 up.
Possibility the goalkeeper was just a little bit on the wrong foot there, the weight just a little bit in the wrong foot and not able to adjust.
Yeah, possibly thinking she might be going for the other post, but to be fair, I think Louise will be disappointed that one went in when it did come all the way across her, but you've just got to be alert. You never know with these reverse stick shots where they're going to end up. They are difficult to read, so that made Grove 2-0 up in the game.
And a number of chances for Clydesdale that followed, particularly in the second half. They had a lot of pressure, a lot of penalty corners, but the penalty corners themselves were soft, and even the shots in open play a little bit soft, always straight to the goalkeeper. They need to work on their finishing.
Yeah, I think they'll be disappointed when they look back in terms of the play that it created out of the circle, up to the circle, and then this is their goal, obviously, injection out to Alex Wilson at the top. The drag, well, sorry, it wasn't their goal, it was one of their corners, but
many misses.
Yeah, but it's just like you say, it was an easy save for the keeper. Nothing much behind the shot, and they're going to have to consider other options at the corners. They've got plenty of options, but it almost looked in the corners in open play they weren't convinced they were going to score, and it was just that ruthlessness and that who's going to put the ball in the back of the net.
And here is the Clydesdale Western goal.
Yeah, it was a second phase from a corner. It had been a breakdown, and ball played from the top back to Holly Cram, who finished it well to put, or at that point give Western an opportunity to get back in the game, but it was certainly long overdue with the amount of chances that they had previous to that. and it will certainly be something I think Western will have to look at going against the better teams who defend hard. They're going to have to work at their actual finishing and taking more of their opportunities.
And then yet another great chance for the Western ladies towards the end of the game. Nicholas Graston breaking free in the counter-attack. Great shots, maybe slightly fortuitous save, but they all count.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, as I say, Catherine has a knack of being in the right place at the right time, and made a number of good saves throughout the game, and that was just another one. Again, she does her job, and maybe wasn't the cleanest of saves, but it didn't go in the back of the net, and that was all they were concerned with at that moment in time.
I suppose when you're pushing the game in the way that Clydesdale Western were towards the end, there's always that risk that you get sucker punched, and Grove's third goal and really the decisive goal in this match to put it to bed was a classic counter-attack, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great counter-attack, and I mean Grove have great pace. Ali Bell's one of the quickest players, breaks away from Katrina Ralph. Good shot on target, not the most powerful shot either, but again, we always say make the keeper make a save, goes across the keeper, so that's two in this game from Louise Duffy.
Going at it with the wrong hand maybe as well.
Yeah, I think she'll be disappointed with her effort there, but Grove are always very dangerous on that counter-attack. They've got pace, and they exploited it a number of times throughout the game, and certainly Ali Bell did well on that finish just to nail the game, and that really was a deciding factor.
So the final score, as we said, 3-1 to Grove. Quite comfortable victory in the end, deserved in the opinion of our commentators Gordon Shepherd and Rona Simpson, and the winning captain Louise Carroll is now with David Holmes.
Louise Carroll, captain of Menzieshill, congratulations, 3-1. They didn't make it easy for you in the second half, did they?
No, definitely not. We knew they would step up, especially in the first 5 minutes of the second half, and really put us under pressure so they could get that early goal. So for us, it was just a case of staying strong in defence and trying to get the ball up the other end of the pitch.
So overall, how would you assess the match?
I thought it was a really good contest. Both clubs have lost players this season and got some new ones coming in. So for us, it's great to get the young ones out at the first 11, looking ahead to Europe and the rest of the league matches. So yeah, good match.
And you played here before. How are you actually finding the pitch and facilities?
Yeah, I think they're excellent. We were here a couple of weeks ago for a league fixture, and the pitch is fantastic and the facilities are really good.
Of course, this victory means you remain undefeated. So you've got another game tomorrow, I believe, but not here.
Yeah, we've got Grange tomorrow through in Edinburgh, so we approach every game one at a time. So to get the result today is fantastic, and then we look to now build on for tomorrow.
Congratulations, many thanks.
Thank you very much, thank you.
So my thanks to David Holmes for that interview with the winning captain. Very pleased, Louise Carroll. My thanks also to Rona Simpson and to Gordon Shepherd for their commentary throughout this match. A reminder that the next match coming up is only a few minutes away. And that is GHK against Kelburn. We've seen Kelburn's men in action already today. We're about to see the women. We'll wrap up here from this programme, but remember you can switch channels to the next game coming up in just a few minutes' time. But for now, from Glasgow Green in the National Hockey Centre, goodbye.